everyone, and welcome to the Lab2 Nursery, your fast track roadmap to learning Node.js. This course is designed to teach you Node in just 1 week. Rules is simple. We focus only the essential topic. You need to start building real application right away. This series is split into 7 days. We ask you to spend just 20 minutes each day to follow along. It's easy, focused, and very practical. Here are the topics we are going to cover each day. Day 1. Node basic concept. Day 2. Building a web server in Node. Day 3. Node module and NPM. Day 4. File system module. Day 5. If free framework. Day 6. Database. Day 7. Deployment. By this in roadmap, you will be able to build applications using Node and deploy them onto a real server. Let's start. Day 1. Node basics. Node.js is not a language. It's an environment that runs JavaScript outside the browser. VA The VA JavaScript engine is an open source JavaScript engine development for the Chrome project. The innovation behind VN is that it compiles the JavaScript code in native machine code and executes event driver list UV. The list UV library is a cross-platform library that provides an asynchronous I/O facility by enabling an event driver I/O operation. The LiveUV library creates a tier for the I/O operation and returns the callback. LiveUV creates a separate tier to handle heavy I/O tasks. When an I/O task is finished, LiveUV returns a callback to Node. This means our main tier is never blocked waiting for I/O. It is always ready to handle other requests. And next is event log. The event log, the two hosts of Node. Node use a single-tiered model. The event log manager in single tier is constant checks the callback queue created by list UV and when is run. When the main execution starts empty, the event log takes a callback from queue and puts on the start run. And you can see example. Set time out. Example event with the 0 millisecond delay. Last command must go into the queue and wait for other. And the event log issues that main thread pure return non-waiting task is a magazine non-broken nature of NOS. Is install NOS in your operating system. To get started, follow the simple step. Go to the NOS. Yes. And download the long-term support version. And now install using the default setting. Make sure npm is installed with it. Open your terminal and check the install with two simple commands. If you see the version number, you are all set. Next, next to day 2, building a web server. Today we are trying to practice building our very first web server using only NOS built-in tool. We create a file calling hello hello.cs. To a simple web application that print hello world. First, we require the built-in HTTP module, and next we use the HTTP create server function. This function has a callback function with two key requirement and response. Every server must respond. We will set the status 200 and the header to test plan. Finally, we send the response and cloud connection using REST app. This message the user will see in the browser. After define the server, we need it to listen on the port. Run the command. The server runs localhost 3000. We we change the response time easily by adjust the content type. A simple application that brings hello world in a JSON format, and a simple application that brings hello world in a HTML format. A simple web application that has multiple endpoints. A real-world web server needs to respond different to different addresses. For example, home should show different content than about. This is called routing with your rest and rest. Where the switch function checks the value of rest rep dot URL. If it marks home, it sends the home content and so on. Let's go to the day 3. NOS module. Today we learn about the NOS module and NPM, the key to building large reusable application. A module is a basic building block of Node.js. It's a collection of functions that can be reviewed across your application. Nodes have two main types. Built in the module like as file system, NAS, and HTTP that we use the day 2. External module library deployed by the community, such as the deploy of NodeMailer to manage and install the external module. We use use npm node package manager. This is an essential tool for every Node developer. Install command. If you want to install and associate this module to your packagization file for easy processing, use the state uh, uninstall command to remove the module with you npm remove. Create a custom module. Design existing module. We can create our to refer your login. All you need to do is create a function and you import to make it available. Step 1, create mm, my module. Let's create a simple cast function to perform basic math and success interpolation. The line import cast is mandatory for this model to be used elsewhere. Use the model of CS. Now we use the cousin model in our main file. The key function equally successfully. This the core idea of how you create and refund code block in a Node project. Run. Welcome to the day 4. Today we learn how to interact with file on your operating system using the as file system module. This module lets us create, write, read, test, and rename files. Those tasks we are most requires. Most requires. There are two main methods for reading file machine not to call state asynchronous and synchronous. Next, instead of using read file just to check if a file exists, the document requires using the more memory space as access function. create an empty file. Function usually using to often create a file. If you use W plus write module, it creates an empty file. Writing and create a file. You add as writing file. This is the most common method. If the file already exists, it will override the empty content. If doesn't exist, it will create a new one. The file TXT and now I will run the command. Appearing a file. This method is using to add content to the end of the file without overwriting the out content. Copy paste. Delete a file. You add it dot unlist to delete an exist file. Will you add it unlist? Be very careful with this command. And let's rename the file. Here the file change the name the copy file change the name file txt. Welcome to day 5. Today we introduce Express, the most popular framework for building web application, and REST API in the North. Express makes our work with easily compared to the basic HTTP module we use on day 2. Before we code, remember to turn row. This means an endpoint, for example, facebook.com profile, so profile in rows. Middleware access of functions that will be executed in the due order. In the setup, we first need to install it. Is npm in this way. Npm install say phrase. Create a simple web server. We require Express create an app intent and your application to start the server. Express your router to handle different HTTP methods like yes, post, push, and delete. We will create for main role, home, profile, login, logout. We create a role object and define role using the role west. The recent the recent function is much more convenient than rest does and from HTTP module. Finally, we use up you to tell the application to use zero. Practice run the command. The web server starts in the port 3000. Here. Switch to explain the middleware chain. The middleware is now why in the way express a powerful middleware function sits in the middle of the request response process. We can do many things from login, check-in permission to process data. The document lists several types. We'll demo to main type. Application middleware. We use app you to apply middleware to the empty application. This middleware will run for every request. For example, to log the access hub. Hub third-party middleware. The module we install with npm, for example, body file has a rich dataset from a form. For express session, has manager use session. to use them, we install uh, we install body fighter and and we can measure session using infrared session, which allow to use the red dot session object to create, just and delete user session. This okay. Next to this database. Welcome to the day 6. For the past 5 days, we are built on a different web server, but where is our data, user info, artist store. The goal of the day 6 is to connect our nodes different up to database management system for persistence store. To connect the database in the nodes, we always use the corresponding npm module. MySQL and PostgreSQL nature realizing database data is origin in the table has a fish of structure and ensure high data integrity was was for uh, financial transaction for data that needs high line. Not connection. You may acquire modules for the PG module and the MongoDB nature non-relation database no acquire data is stored at documentation line. Uh, high, high, highly flexible require no filter structure rest for path encoding for unstructured data, not connection. We are we typically use the Mongoose library the often office in MongoDB driver. Redis nature, unlike the other Redis mainly use the caching. Its data and key value we in the RAM. Its generally a path access idea for storing user session for frequently and access data. Not connection use the request module. We will now demonstrate the core operation using the modern MongoDB driver. Operation create a collection like SQL Excel table. While the MongoDB can create one automatically, this is a clear way to do it. The database connected. Next is insert data. The MongoDB store data initialization format, and as a data we create a JSON object and insert it. By the data, here are the records. To get the database, we use file one, file from many, we pass JSON query object to filter the research. We use the model assign away and model client pattern, which is the best practice for not today. Next is 7. Deployment is the final step to bring our NOS application into a live operating environment where it can be accessed 24/7 over the internet. The document remain using the digital option server to send a virtual private server which they can drop files. The deployment process is divided into three main phase: server setup, code preparation, and application operation. The first is server preparation. The digital option drop server is a virtual computer running the Linux operation system using Ubuntu on which we need to install the necessary tool. Create a login droplet. Create droplet, go to the digital option to basic plan and create login information. Digital send will send an email contain login information and after successfully create a droplet. As Azure login using the QCell protocol to connect from your personal computer to Droplet. Install the essential tool. After successfully logging in a remote server, we will install and update the necessary software. System updates make sure the software package list on the server is up to date. And install this. This is required to copy clone so install this is required to copy clone so code from GitHub to the server. Install Node.js. And install BM2 process manager tool is the most important tool for managing nodes. It help your application run the background, continue and automatically restart when encountering error ensure high uptime. Results your server is ready to host your nodes. Um, Before development, the application shortcuts must be uploaded to shortcut hosting platforms such as GitHub. Create a repository, create a new repo on GitHub and copy its path. Put code to the GitHub on local machine. Go to your nodes and project directory and execute the following command. List init git add git commit push git remote and origin git repo URL is first origin matter and on the server is ready and the code has been pushed on the GitHub with process with deploy to show code to server. Install the dependent and allow run the project using PM2 just the application. You are ready to build and deploy any application using Node.js. Thank you for following along on this 7-day journey.